everybody! Welcome back to Eastern Promises Europa Universalis IV multiplayer featuring myself as well as Mathis and Arumba. Say hello.
Hey there.
Hello.
Shall we just begin then?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Alright. I mean, for us, it's only been 45 seconds since the last episode. Right. If anybody else needs a recap, there's a war going on over here. I'm pretty sure that no guy is basically not going to exist after this war actually ends. I believe that Arumba has started going to war with Gujarat. Or you ended it?
I already won it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Next up, I'm leaning toward trying to vassalize Malwa. They have quite a bit of quite a few cores in this area.
Hmm.
And of
they also have a province named Mandu, which is a wonderful Korean food, which brings us to Mathis, who is currently at war with Manchu to take Sanjing.
Yep. I just breached their walls.
Whoa, this is kind of a personal question. I don't need to know what goes on in your bedroom. It's okay.
I'm just saying. Just letting y'all know.
All right, that's good. It's a good thing. So, like, no guy is 100% occupied.
That's good.
That seems like something that would be like the byline of a story in Cosmopolitan magazine. But seriously, I'm pretty sure that they're just done for. And the EU4 starts in 1444, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so in 20 years, they went from, like, territorial gains to probably not even existing anymore.
Sad days.
There should be a eulogy written for them, I think. Ooh. Check out this mission. Protect against the Timurids. Timurids has a larger army than we have. This is a major danger as they are a rival of ours. We need to make our army larger. Mission succeeds when the following criteria are met. Uzbek has an army equal or larger than 51.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's a long way away.
It could happen if they have the Peasants' War, but
that is true.
outside of that, you're gonna struggle.
I'm not gonna bank on that happening.
So I'm stuck in a period of annexation and stuff for quite a while. If you want to try Speed 3, I'm up for it. Otherwise, I'm happy to stand too.
Sure, I could go for Speed 3.
Yeah, we can give it a shot.
Okay.
Yeah. Why not?
Lost the trade. Whatever.
I feel so bad for them. They have no troops, and they don't occupy any of their own provinces. And the, like, different warring powers are actually playing, like, super nice. Like, we've each taken 2 provinces. And we're just like, it's almost like we coordinated this war from, like, our Conquest of Paradise series or something like that.
Wow. I'm going to change my headset battery, so I'll go quiet for just a second, but I am...
Yeah, no worries.
He's gone.
Look at this guy going quiet for a second.
Fuck him.
Yeah, finally we can talk openly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fuck him.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go with that joke, unfortunately.
I'm gonna have to go attack. That's where my joke goes. I gotta go attack.
The joke is in your hands, actually.
Oh! Bam!
I can't remember where I heard that, but it was... I mean, I've heard it before in my life, but I also heard it recently, and I was like, that joke's just really bad. I like it a lot.
Do you guys saying bad things about me?
We were, actually. Yeah, you can go back and watch the footage for yourself.
It's true.
Mathis said, fuck him a couple times.
Oh, jeez.
That's the extent of my insults.
Yeah, it was quite vulgar, and I was like, stop it, he's gonna listen to the video, and he was like, I don't care.
Fuck him.
Yeah, you just went rogue, basically.
Okay, my air just died. It's not cool. I don't remember if my air was worse or better than this guy, but...
It's okay. I hate when it's like lose prestige or lose diplomatic power, and I'm like, well, I mean, I guess I don't hate it because I have 30 prestige and 930 diplomatic power, but it just reminds me how far away I am from technologies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 898 to get to level 5 military tech. Actually, just level 4 military tech. I'm not even on level 4.
I am gonna have national ideas pretty soon.
Suddenly this war is taking a very rough turn for me.
Well, aren't you special?
I think I seriously might go for expansion and, like, just try to block out Russia up here. Maybe I'll try to push as far as I can towards the east, and then I'll block Mathis from being able to colonize. Uzbek North America is where it's at. that's like the YouTube police coming to get me, and they're saying like, you can't possibly do that. Your overextension's gonna be too high, and blah blah blah. And I'm sorry.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
There's a siren in the background.
Oh, okay.
There's usually a siren. I think that someone is out to get you. Generally,
I live on a. We didn't know this when we moved here, but basically like there's a hospital maybe 4 or 5 blocks away, and they just turn down our road every time they come in this general direction. So
that's annoying.
And yeah, it only happens a few times a day, but you get used to it. I get used to it at least.
Yeah, this war is not going well any longer. Wow. One bad fight just fucks it all.
Yep. Gotta have that good shock value guy in the beginning.
I don't think there's anything I can do. There's no, like, I can't white piece out of here.
Man, I'm really scared about... I was gonna say I'm really scared about bordering the Timurids. Then I realized I'm an idiot. I've bordered the Timurids the whole game so far. I was like, well, do I really want to take this province? I'll have a border with the Timurids. Like, my whole it's the largest border, I think, in my entire Khanate. Trying to use the appropriate term there.
Yeah, even though I was able to form a relationship with you, Northern Line, I still can't even see what the Timurids think about you because technically you haven't been discovered yet. It's like
you don't exist, really.
You had like an eagle dropped off a missive for you.
Yeah,
that was like
we're secret friends.
Exactly. The mythical Uzbeks wish to form a partnership.
I accept.
To whom it may concern.
We're just using notes in bottles, messages in bottles, and you picked one up and I picked one up and we were totally friends.
I dropped mine into the Aral Sea, my one body of water that I border, and then it just kind of like floats under this landmass and pops up down in the Indian Ocean.
Yeah, obviously. But maybe I don't know if this is true or not. Maybe you're just allowed to ally human players no matter what.
It seems to make sense, yeah.
Could just be that.
Oh, disputed succession. The Timurids.
Uh-oh.
You do this, royal marriage? Nope.
You know what would be awesome? When you have the Declare War tab open and it says you'd be breaking a truce, I wish it would tell you when the truce ends. Right there. Like, truce expires this date.
That seems like a really nice like UI thing to add.
Yeah, I am like the UI anal retentive guy of Paradox. Like, I will tell you every little thing about the UI that could be better. That's just what ends up happening. But, sadly, 1 in 20 of my suggestions get implemented.
What we played of Wealth of Nations seemed like they'd done a lot of UI stuff that was really good.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, like by far one of my favorites was when they made it so that you can see the pips, like how good the generals are.
Oh yeah.
And this has been like what, two months now that this has been out? Or January since it's been out, isn't it?
Is it Conquest of Paradise that did it?
Actually, no, you're right. It was just a patch. It was just a random patch after that, balance patch. And to this day, I still don't understand why we don't have pips on boats, on the navies. Why not? It's the same thing. Like you'd think that with one, you'd kind of realize that it'd be good for both.
So you guys can't actually see, but I got very lucky, and one of the wars with Nogai ended, which gave me enough to full annex them. But I was like, you know what? Instead, I'll Diplo vassal them. But then I just full annexed them by accident anyway. So I took over like 4 provinces.
Looks like Manchu's having a lot of peasant problems right now. Which is
oh
good
yeah, that's really good. Are you still at war with them?
Yeah, I'm still at war with them.
Well, you know, good for you.
It's a pain in the ass.
My manpower is just still super shitty, so...
Mine's climbing during war, which is interesting.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it usually happens when you're the defender. Are you the defender or
marching?
are you...
Where's he going? He's actually going to...
I think he's the aggressor, but like some of his provinces have been taken. So
they were taken, yeah. I'm actually gonna wait here for a minute. He'll get there, what, 24th of February? Oh, I'll get there afterward. Up.
Force limit is higher now. I would have to be triple my force limit to complete this mission. That seems silly to me. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Arumba, did you see the the post that Paradox made that was like placeholder image for the canal graphic.
Yeah, it was like a polar bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
I like that. Well, if you're gonna mess with anybody, don't mess with me. I have the 137th best military on the planet.
Ooh,
That's
that
crazy.
is certainly intimidating.
Yeah, and I'd be scared.
I'm already scared, actually.
You should be. I would think so. Yes.
You should be, I would think so, yes.
English isn't my first language.
Is
Really?
it French your first language?
English is my first language.
Gotcha.
What's your first language?
English.
Is it?
Yes.
Ah,
Surprise, surprise.
that is shocking. I'm almost level 4 military tech. Oh my goodness.
That's
Me too.
scary.
Me too. I'm excited.
How many points are you getting per month?
I am getting 7 points per month. Nope, now I'm getting 3.
Oh,
I don't know why that went down,
just
but now
have your ruler just die?
he did just die, actually.
Ah,
I am also getting 7 per month.
you know what?
I'm now a 211 leader.
I'm also getting 7 per month.
Oh, hot damn. We're
Yep.
all doing well.
887.
I'm almost considering going to a better advisor. I have
Ooh,
quite a bit of
then,
money.
that's crazy.
It is fairly crazy. Yes, I finally got a +5 diplomatic reputation advisor.
I actually have one of those as well. Is that good?
It's really good depending on what you're doing. Like
Okay.
if you're annexing, then it increases your annex speed by 0.5% per month.
That's really good. That
Which-
seems like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it basically just took me from 0.75 per month to 1.25 per month. So clearly that's like 65% faster, 66.5. It's pretty good.
A loan is coming due. I had to take out a loan to get ready to pay back this loan.
I'll sell
Oh,
you. I'll sell you a loan, 20% interest.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
Actually, that's
8
funny.
month loan, 20% interest.
Yes.
No, thank you.
I'm so paranoid about this manpower being over 25% now.
I know. I'm keeping a very close eye on it.
Now, how did I don't remember how I did this before. How did we interact with each other before in Northern Line?
I think I had to send you one, because I can see you.
Oh, that's right. And then
You-
because of that,
Would you like something?
well, I was going to offer you a loan, but no.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Plenty of Uzbek palladium in the mines up here.
I see. Well, that's disappointing to hear.
Yeah, I mean, we can't really do anything with it for like another 500 years, but... As a joke about palladium, not many palladium fans in the audience tonight? Okay, alright.
What is that?
Tough
Like
crowd.
some fancy metal?
Yeah, I think it's used in like electronics for something.
Yeah, sounds reasonable.
I mean, what's the metal that's like it's used in Apple technology, but it's running out? Tungsten, maybe? I can never remember.
Tungsten.
Tungsten's
apologize.
the thing they use in light filaments, and I think I heard that, yeah, I think there's a limited supply of that stuff or something.
All right. I apologize for
so
putting
many
this on
loans.
the worst conversational topic of all time, but
So many loans.
Alright, so I've got a bunch of provinces that are accepted culture
yeah.
that I could just take. And 3 of these provinces are the right religion. Do I want to take... You think I should take 64% overextension and save myself the administrative... Sorry, 56% overextension, and then save myself the cost of coring quite a bit of stuff and do a vassalization, or should I just pay for it?
I don't know. It's a scary question that I'm not sure I'm entitled to answer here.
I'm just gonna stick with vassalization. I think it's just better.
I had a mission pop up very briefly, and the mission was insult your rival, and the flavor text was like, we hate them and we want them to know it. And then if you just insult them, it was 5 prestige. That's crazy.
That's actually really damn good.
5 prestige and 25 military power to insult
Just to
them.
tell them how much they suck.
Yeah, here we go. Send an insult. Oh, I should accept that first. Oh, it's gone now. It comes back. Don't worry. It'll be okay.
I like how you have to reassure yourself.
I remember. It'll be there.
Motherfucking Manchu. God damn it.
How close am I? 100. It's
Good
like
old
a year. Okay.
Good old status quo.
What does that mean? I mean, I know what status. What does it mean in this context?
Like when I'm sieging and nothing happens.
Oh, I see. Yeah. It's always pretty crazy, like reading these books about history, and they're like, "Oh yeah, they won the battle, and then after 18 months, they finally sieged the fortress." And I'm like, "Man, that must have sucked, really badly." Like you go and you're like, "We're gonna fight the French," and then you just end up being there for 18 months, just like sitting outside the castle, like waiting for them to starve to death. That might be a rudimentary like description of how sieges work, but that's how I understand it, at least.
Yeah.
Level 4
right.
military tech.
So
Yay.
wonderful.
I can build armories.
I am almost there myself. I have 1 month before I can do it. Whoa, how'd I lose against them? I was defending. Oh, they have level 4 military tech suddenly. What the fuck?
Level 4, very important. Does a lot of stuff.
Apparently, Jesus, they wrecked me with it.
I'm gonna build lots of armories. Well, you know,
Really?
it's one of those things. Like I don't know really. I still haven't figured out how to min-max EU4 quite the way that I play CK2. Like, the idea behind armories is good. You increase your manpower, which means that you can have a larger army, right?
Yes.
But if you have money, then you can just hire mercenaries.
Mm-hmm.
And that way you can save the monarch points that you would have to spend on armories. And instead of having armories, you could just buy more military tech.
Is 25 manpower from an armory even like for me that seems like that just wouldn't factor in at all.
Well, the thing that's important to remember is that your manpower cap is 10 years worth of manpower. So if you increase one province by 25 manpower, that's
Okay.
250 extra manpower cap.
Okay, yeah.
And the rate that you restore your manpower is based on the cap. So the bigger you make it, the faster you get your manpower back. Also, it's affected by your army tradition. So you could it really does add up. If you build 10 armories, now you've got 2,500 extra manpower cap. It's going to come back a lot quicker.
All right, I'll accept it. I'm not gonna do it though.
I give you these explanations that are supposed to be pretty solid, and then you...
They're very solid explanations. I would not disagree with you. Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna do it.
That's fine. I hear you.
I'm very set in my ways because it took me so long to even get to a point of competency, relative competency in these games at least, that I don't want to rock the boat, basically.
I hear you. Makes sense.
Sort of, I guess, yeah.
Alright. I won the war.
Congratulations, Mathis.
Thank God.
I was a little worried there that you would lose. Based on the
I
way
was
we're-
too.
I was a little worried that this, like, absurdly large Korea wouldn't be able to expand any further. It is pretty insane.
Well,
Like, triple the
suddenly
size of your
it
country.
super swung when he didn't stop me from sieging his two provinces when he had an army that was much larger than mine. He was like, "Yeah, well, I'm gonna race you. Whoever sieges first wins." All right, well, that's how you want to play the game.
You know, I'm enjoying my game as Uzbek, but your game has made me want to play a little Korea.
There you go.
It looks kind of interesting if you can ally with the Ming at least,
It's doable.
and it makes me want to play India as well. Actually, or Vijayanagar, I guess I should say. I'm glad that we chose to come over to this region and mess around with some countries that I've never used before.
Yeah, I agree. It's pretty cool. Big difference playing here
Yeah.
versus playing as a Western nation.
Yeah, very much so. Like, as I mentioned in CK2, like 95% of my EU4 gameplay is just as like a Western European power. The other
Well, that didn't
5%
take long for patriots to rise up.
The other 5% is that one game I played as Muscovy. The end. All right, I'm gonna try something a little funky. I am gonna go for expansion ideas.
Nice.
Just because I always do.
Yeah, there's like certain ideas that I always take. I find myself like every time I try to decide which one do I want, what's better, and I just always end up deciding on the same ones. Every time.
Oh no, one second. I don't really need Quest for the New World yet, because I don't go into Terra Incognita
Right.
on my way. Yeah, I think I'm... What's the best one? Is it... I thought there was like a definite like expansion or exploration. Maybe exploration is the best.
So you're going to do a diplomatic idea for sure?
Yeah.
Well, expansion really makes more sense in Asia because it gives you a permanent CB against lesser advanced nations in Asia.
Oh, okay.
But as a horde, I think you already have CBs, don't you?
I've not had any trouble so far, let's put it that way.
Yeah. Naval
Tribal
ideas wouldn't
feud.
make sense for you because you're landlocked.
Yeah. I'm definitely taking colonists, let's put it that way, so...
Okay, well then it's either exploration or expansion, and I'd probably say that expansion's going to be better for you because you get a merchant, which is a good mix. Diplomatic relations +2 is really good. Diplomatic reputation, you don't get any of that in exploration.
All right.
Diplomatic reputation really helps out with annexation. It's like
I'll allow it.
60% of the value of that +5 Diplo rep guy.
Thank you. That was actually very useful advice that has helped me make my decision.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to let it run for like 2 in-game months quickly, just so I can
Sure, yeah, whatever you want.
see if this is still, or see if my colonist has a good chance at making it work here?
It's crazy that you have a colonist. What are you colonizing?
I'm starting to colonize on the western edge of my borders, just so that if Muscovy wants to come through here, they'll have to actually war with me. And then I'm going to push as far as I can to the Pacific. I don't know. I really doubt that I'll be able to at any point colonize North America, but that would be pretty funny if I could actually just get over to Western North America before like Portugal or Spain manage to sneak their way that far across.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is just crazy to me. I never thought of the Timurids, or sorry, Uzbek as a colonizer.
Excuse me.
Yeah, whoever
all
you
the
are.
same.
You're that one guy.
And okay, I have another quick judgment call, which is I'm taking diplomatic ideas, which means that I won't really be able to tech up on a diplomatic level. Is that okay? Because we're going to westernize eventually? Like, what am I missing out by not hitting, like, level 4 or 5 Diplotech?
Well, for you, it's a really good choice because you're landlocked. You're not going to be a naval power, and what you get mostly from diplomacy tech is naval morale and then unlocking ship types.
Yeah.
So it's not going to matter for you.
That is true. Yes, thank you again. That is actually really helpful. And I'm still making money. And I think that... Oh, no, wait, I got one more thing to do. Apologies for making... It's the last video, I know that I'm always, like, super slow. But I'm like, I've got all this stuff that I want to accomplish before it's over.
I'm not really. That's fine.
Darn it! I just
Doesn't bother
pressed the detach siege button when there was a neutral army on the same province, and even though my army was there first, they ended up taking control of the siege. I hate how that
That sucks.
works. So now it's 35% breached walls, and they get credit for it. That's not cool. And Malta is going to end up being my enemy anyway.
I can now build armories all over the place. 40
Well-
gold per. Jesus, though. Holy.
Now I'm ready, if you guys are.
Yeah, I have no more wars. I'm just kind of recouping from war now. So.
All right, well, are you ready, Arumba?
Yeah, I mean, now's a good time to stop. I'm about to end my war, but I can do it next video.
All right, cool. Yeah, we'll be back in a few days anyway, but as
Okay.
always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And of course, check out the video description below for other people's perspectives, especially since we're scattered all over the world here, although we are inching closer and closer towards one another. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more every single day. But for now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye bye.
See you soon.